Hi, my name is Kamaya Cole. I'm doing my discussion board for presentation. My presentation is on whiz cars. What is whiz cars? Whiz cars stand for Web-Based Injury Statistics Query and Reporting System. It is an online system that has tools for fatal, non-fatal, and cost of injury data. To the left of the screen, I do have a screenshot of their home screen that you can select to create tables or create visuals, or you could go down and review the featured tables and visualizations that are provided on the home screen. What information can be found on WIS cards? There are interactive charts, as I previously mentioned, on WIS cards that you can see fatal, non-fatal, and cost of injuries. The charts can be tailored through the filters to display the information relative to one search. So you may be looking for something specific to a state, to a certain age group for a certain age, for a certain injury, whether fatal or non-fatal, or you could be looking at the cause for the certain injuries or the years, the YPPL that you could get on there as well. But you could tailor those charts that you create through the filters, and it'll be designed so your expectations or your specifications, not expectations, specifications that you're looking for. To the left of the screen, I do have a screenshot of the filters that I provided. The filters do include injury year, injury outcome, injury year outcome, sorry about that, the year, race options, data years, the intent, geography, mechanism, age, sex, ethnicity, years of potential life loss, or better known as YPPL, and metro and non-metro indicator. All of these can be changed and tailored to what you want. Example, you could change United States to Mississippi if you want to look for information relevant to Mississippi, or you could change it to any state. You could change it to your age group. You could change it to older age groups for young children. It's just all about what information that a person want to see, which this is a very useful site. What other capabilities does WizCard have? You can see the cost of fatal injuries, leading cost of death, national violent death reporting system, injury infographics, or you could create visuals, which is charts based on whichever kind of chart that you want to see, the way that you want to see the data lined up, such information as that. These are different pictures, examples of what you could pull up on the Wiz cards. Those are just injury visualizations that you could create based on different data. You could look at the injury trends, or you could look at like the picture in the middle at the bottom. That's the cost of the injuries. It's kind of small, so you can't see exactly which ones. And then on the left, you have a different chart as well. How would whiz cars be useful in public health and to public health? Well, to health educators for public health, you can see what injuries are impacting the public, sorry about health being on there, but the public, you could see what's the leading trend of cause of death currently, or the cause of where the injuries that are the leading cause, the top 10. You could do a deep dive into that for public health and see what's going on. You can identify problems, whether old or new, or developing problems. Also, you can identify risk, persons at risk for a certain injury, and there's beneficial to those are some of the ways it could be beneficial to public health. For health educators, you could use the data to create interventions or to create health programs, so where you could educate the public and let them know what's going on, what they're at risk for. Um, Especially inform the public and what they're at risk for based on age, race, or area, or the criteria needed for your specific area or specific age group that you're attending to, and informing them as a health educator. And those are just multiple ways. Wiz Card can open up the eyes to problems that may have not been noticed in the past, but you can notice them now. Health educators could go on there to create visualizations for to use at interventions or programs. So such as well as the public health, they could go on there and create visualizations as well. I hope my review of Wiz Cards will give you an insight on how is useful as well as what it is in such a brief summary, and that my presentations handled some questions that you may not knew about what WizCars was and gave you a little insight on how it can be used.